I have news about the match for East Grinstead tomorrow.
Oh, do you? Right, I don't know about this.
Yo, what's going on Team Twitty? I hope you're all super well. This is my second time recording this beginning bit because the first one, I think I just went way too deep. I was too angry, but I'm still going to show my emotions here. Basically what happened about 2 hours ago, the game for Dorchester Town Reserves was cancelled. Now when I saw that text message, it was pretty much like a stab to the heart. My passion for football just keeps getting hit and hit and hit. All I want to do is play a game. I haven't played a competitive league game in so long and it frustrates the life out of me. You guys saw yesterday I even cleaned my boots. I was all ready to go. I was so pumped up and it's cancelled simply because of the rain. Like you can see outside, it is sunny. It is not raining. Very, very premature in my opinion, but obviously this is completely out of my control. The weather is whatever. Last week I had 2 games scheduled, both cancelled because of the rain. This week I had 1 cancelled, rain. I was speaking to Jay outside in the kitchen. He said, just don't get so pumped up for it. And I'm like, man, that is not possible. If I get told I'm playing a game, or if there is a game day, for example, every Saturday in Australia, Friday night, I would be so pumped. I'm there ready to go, making sure I'm having a good sleep, everything. That is what I live off. I live off that in football, and I continue to say it. I do not play football to train. Training, of course, you need it. You need it to become a better player. But I can't, as a person, continue to train for the rest of my life and not play games. Now, how can we learn from this? Obviously, some of you guys are going through this as well. I think it just comes down to patience. It's about being patient, whether you're on the bench, whether you're not playing, whether you're in my situation, your games just continue to get cancelled. Can you be patient and keep that hunger? So yeah, I missed out on this morning's training just so I could be ready for the game as well. There's no way I'm going to give up like on this journey, this goal of mine to become a professional footballer. There's no part of me that goes, oh yeah, let's quit. So I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit, just refresh my mind, give myself a little bit of time to just chill out, watch some YouTube, and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, I've sat down at my computer and I've gone to the East Grinstead website, and looking at the under-23s fixtures, the team that I've played for, they actually have a match scheduled for tomorrow at 7:30 PM. Now, I haven't heard anything from the East Grinstead manager, and it's actually against Deva's team. If I were to play in that match, Deva is on the opposite team. Here's the thing, like I said, I haven't been told whether I'm in the squad, but I'm pretty much at the point where it's like, you know what, who cares what anyone thinks? If I just send this guy a message and say, hey, will I be included in the squad tomorrow? Or do I go even harder and say, hey, can I be included in the squad? No, that's a bit of far, isn't it? But you know what? I think I might just go for it. Send him a message saying, hey, do you think I'll be involved in tomorrow's match? Like literally, what have I got to lose? Even if I was playing games, it's like when you message someone like that and just say, hey, do you think I can play in this match? Or what do you think of the chances of me playing, whatever? The worst thing that can happen is them just saying no. It's not like they're gonna block you. It's not like they're gonna come around to your house and kill you. They're just gonna say no and then move on. So you know what? I'm gonna send that text message right now. See what he says. I wanna play. I want to play, I need to play. And this is the club that was looking to have me play in their first team for the remainder of the season. Let's go for it. Mate, it's been a while since I picked up the camera, but I have news about the match for East Grinstead tomorrow.
Oh, do you? Right, I don't know about this.
No, you don't. And I specifically held my breath just so that I could get you in front of the camera.
It's been cancelled because of rain.
No, it hasn't been cancelled, but the first team lost 7-1 on the weekend.
I saw that.
So the first team is going to be playing in that reserve game, which means no reserve team players can go up.
Right.
So I can't play.
Oh.
Look, there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, you mean the first team needs it for practice?
Yeah, basically.
So they've taken over.
Yeah.
Like they do all over the world.
Yeah, it's just reality.
The second team and who cares?
It's reality. It's what happens at clubs. It happens in Australia where I've been. It's just football, really.
It might be just football, but it still sucks.
Yeah, I know. I was talking a lot about patience because right now and all day I'm sitting there going, look, what I want to do is play. I don't come here to train. The goal wasn't to come here and train for however many days I've been here. The goal was to come here and play football, be in the shop window.
Yeah.
But look, it's about patience now.
And look, with hindsight, everybody does things differently with hindsight. You probably would have gone to Biggleswade.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
At the time, it didn't seem like the best idea, but
yeah.
Anyway.
Biggleswade were a team up north, if you guys have been watching for a while. And they were really keen to have me there.
Yeah,
and I just
probably
said,
still would be.
Yeah, but I said, look, it's probably too far, but at this point, I'm just like, look, just get me anywhere. Now, we were sitting at dinner, we were having a chill out, and I went on Instagram, and I saw that Mo Salah scored for Liverpool against Manchester City in I think it's the quarterfinal of the Champions League. I said, Dad, we gotta go. We gotta go.
We only ate half our meal. We decided to run out because football's.
We didn't even pay, did we?
Football's more important than eating, right?
And paying. This is going to be a cracking game, mate. Hopefully, we can at least catch a little bit of it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I said this the other day, why we're going out to dinner so much, because Dad can't cook. But the other big thing that I forgot to mention was that I barely ever see Dad if we don't go out for dinner. Right? You're always working in London, or unless you come to my training sessions, when else are we actually going to see each other?
That's right.
So, look, while Dad's...
Especially when you're sick and I don't want to be in a room with you.
Yeah, so while Dad's here, we just decided we're going to go out for dinner a bit more. Since I've been here by myself, I never went out for dinner.
Yeah, good.
So, look, I'm eating pretty healthy. As soon as Dad goes, cooking with Tweety is pretty much full fire because...
Well, you did it last night. It was really good.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to the pub. We'll catch you with a bit of the game. I honestly can't believe it. 3-0 in the first half. Nearly a goal there as well. We've come outside for a little bit of a walk at half time. Interesting game. Do you remember the last time we did this? Sat down in a pub and watched a match.
No.
I do. It was in London. Flashback. Straight after, Vardy grabs a goal. What a strike this one is, though. Vardy unmarked. Bang. Well, that probably took me a while to find because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dad raised this point at dinner about what he thinks is best for me tomorrow. What did you say?
Well, it seems like if you look at the next few months, the critical thing is probably to try and get some kind of foothold at Whitehawks where they invite you back for pre-season. So that's one factor. The other factor is that you're sick still a little bit.
Definitely.
So I don't really see the point of training with Crawley tomorrow morning. Getting tired because you're sick would be different if you weren't sick.
Of course.
So I would suggest that you skip Crawley and go to Whitehawk where look to the longer term future, really.
Yeah, I need to be 100% for those sessions because I think that's the real thing where I need to have my foot in the door to have a possibility of playing that next season because Crawley is an unknown next year. There could be no Crawley Town under 23s.
Well, that's right. It's much more unknown. Whitehawks at least is an established club and you're trialling there with first grade, not under 23s. If you look at everything that's happened with Dorchester, Grinstead, Plymouth, Crawley, Whitehawks, everything you've done here, Whitehawks are like the last man standing. They're the ones that look like the best prospect for next year. So I think that's where you got to focus your energy. Be focused about it.
Now, with that said, I didn't do any training today because, look, it's just one of those days where I just didn't get myself up to it, and that's completely on me. I 100% could have gone out there, done a park session, but I think we all go through that day or week. For some people, it's months where you're just stuck.
Yeah, I don't think you should be too hard on yourself. It's a long grind, this training without playing, isn't it? Especially given that it's been so disappointing. I've come over here, there's been all these games cancelled where we thought you'd play and get footage, and
I was pretty...
It just keeps raining.
I was pretty upset and angry and frustrated at dinner, wasn't I?
To begin with, yes.
Yeah, I haven't been happy all day. That's why I haven't vlogged much at all. I've just been not sorry for myself, but it's just like so frustrated. But on me, like Dad said, I shouldn't be too hard on myself. Let's move forward, make tomorrow better, make Friday better, and then move into the weekend. Now we're gonna head back inside. This Manchester City-Liverpool game is definitely one of the Champions League matches that I want to see. Who do you think's gonna win the Champions League?
Real.
I reckon City are gonna win it. Even though they're 3-0 down right now, I still think they're gonna win it.
Not that I want Real to win, but I think they probably will.
Oh, who do you want to win? Barca.
Probably Barca, I suppose.
Barca and Man City for me. Anyway, inside we go. Second half about to start. Score prediction. 3-2. 4-3 to Liverpool. That's my guess. Okay, now we're actually on our way home. We finished watching the game. We missed all the goals, mate.
That's alright. It was a weird game. Man City was so impressive in the second half and couldn't score.
Very impressive. But what I feel they lacked 100% was a penetrating pass, or a killer pass, some call it. They were very good at keeping the ball going around Liverpool, but there was no end product to it. There was no Messi figure that stepped in and went, yeah, I'm taking this game and killing it off.
Yeah, but even with Messi, that game reminded me a little bit of Barcelona some years back when they kicked the ball and couldn't penetrate.
Yeah, 100%. A little bit chilly. You off to London tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Off to London for work.
To do the hustle again.
The hustle, the grind.
You gotta hustle, man.
That's it. I'm going inside now just to chill out.
And sleep, right?
And sleep, yeah. I need to look after my body. My throat, like when I go to bed, I just can't stop coughing. It's really bad, so I'll catch you guys inside. I've just arrived back home, and like Dad said, I need to get to bed so that I can have rest. I think it's a really good decision to have a sleep in tomorrow, a big sleep in, and not train with Crawley tomorrow to give myself the most energy possible for that Whitehawk session. That is a very good opportunity for me in the future. On top of that, today, obviously, no football for me. It was disappointing. I lost motivation. Like I said, back on the grind the next few days. I'll smash it out. It can be tough. It's all part of the journey, and trust me, it can be difficult. There's going to be days like this. It's just how you push through them. So anyway, Team 20, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're on to join the journey, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.